What's going on, YouTube? It's Josh, aka Sloshy Joshy, bringing you another mock draft. This time it was a commented mock draft, kind of an ESPN. I'm going to ESPN right now, actually doing a live one. Looks like there's about 4 or 5 people out of 10 on. I think everyone else is auto picking, so we'll see how this goes. But shout out Made for TV, new subscriber, commented. He wanted to see the 9 spot out of a 10-team PPR using the ESPN rankings. So he or she, I don't know. Yeah, we're going to go with it. Looks like Barkley goes 3. McCaffrey, Cook, pretty typical. Barkley going 3. That's a little risky for me. Barkley going 3 is pretty early, especially with his injuries going on. If he plays, if he's healthy all year, then maybe we're looking back at it saying it's not a bad pick. But I think I'd rather go Kamara or Derrick Henry there maybe at 3. So we'll see who falls to us at 9. Oh, man, these are quick. 45 seconds, huh? Okay, we got, some auto picks. So we got Kelsey goes, Kamara, Derrick Henry, Zeke, Jonathan Taylor, and I am on the clock. Okay, so here I'm picking end of the first round, and then I have 2 picks in between, and then I'm picking again. We don't have a lot of time to talk about anything, so 30 seconds. But here I have the number 1 wide receiver on the board. I'm going to take Davonte Adams here. I think at the end of the first round, that's a great value. Dude averages like close to 30 points a game, I think, at wide receiver, which is nuts. And then he goes Tyreek Hill and Chubb. Aaron Rodgers comes back, so Davonte Adams is going to be a number 1 top 5 wide receiver in the league for sure. Right here, I love Aaron Jones and Eckler a lot. So I got Davonte Adams. So I think Eckler and Jones are very similar. So I'm going to go Eckler just because they're on different teams. You want to avoid picking a bunch of players on the same team. So I'm going to start out with Eckler. Davonte Adams, Eckler. I think that's great. Pretty hyped about that. Because I might want to pair, Aaron Rodgers with Davonte Adams later. So if you have Aaron Rodgers, Aaron Jones, and Davonte Adams, that's just too many players on the same team, and you're going to be kind of in this like hole of, one guy might do good that week, but maybe Aaron Jones doesn't do much because they were passing a lot that week. Hard to go over all these picks because they're happening so fast. 45 seconds a timer, and a lot of people are on auto. But yeah, we'll just kind of address our need by each round. I am on the clock in 1 pick. All right, so we got 2 wide receivers. I did the ESPN, just the default, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers. So we're going to go running back again. I think we have Davonte Adams. So this second wide receivers, we can wait on that a bit. Let's check the running backs. Miles Sanders, I'm not high on. I know a lot of people love him. J.K. Dobbins could be a good one. Let's check wide receivers real quick, man. This timer is fast, dude. Holy crap. I think out of these guys, I'd have to go Josh Jacobs as our number 2 running back. Dude's a stud, beast. Gets a lot of carries. May not catch the ball as much, so watch out for that in PPR. But usually a timer for fantasy is like 2 minutes. I don't know why this is so fast, but I'm gonna go with Jacobs. We got 2 good running backs there, Eckler and Jacobs. Eckler is gonna be a beast in PPR format. Gets a lot of catches a game. He's one of those very good receiving running backs. And then we're gonna go. Let's look at quarterbacks. We got Mahomes there still. Wide receivers, maybe tight end. Mark Andrews, Kyle Pitts. We can wait on tight end. Let's either fill in a wide receiver. I do like some wide receivers on the board right now. We aren't picking again until pick number 49. So 17 picks in between this one and this one. So if you see a guy you like here, take him by all means. I'm going to wait on running back. No one's screaming at me right now. I think we can wait till 49 to get another running back to put in the flex spot. CeeDee Lamb's having a great camp. I think Robert Woods is a good pick here. Mike Evans is a good pick here. It's really your preference out of these 3. Allen Robinson could be okay, but Andy Dalton throw to him. Justin Fields, I don't know. 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm going to go CeeDee Lamb. I think his ceiling's very high this year. Been watching Hard Knocks. Dude's balling out. Put on some muscle. Put on some speed. Dude's going to be a good receiver this year. Especially if Dak plays all those games. Really looking forward to watching CeeDee Lamb play well. Dak, I mean, dude was throwing like 500 yards a game before he got hurt last year. It's pretty insane. So, yeah. So, another thing I'm thinking about right now, I have Davonte Adams. I have CeeDee Lamb. So, if you're in, one of these leagues, an advantage that you can do is I can draft Dak or Aaron Rodgers to kind of double dip on their touchdowns. So anytime Davonte Adams is scoring a receiving touchdown, I know it's coming from Aaron Rodgers. That's 12 points right there. 12 points for the touchdown between one touchdown between the both of them. 12 points. Dak, same thing with CD. So check out quarterbacks. Man, really? Mahomes hasn't gone? What is going on? Are running backs just flying off? Let me see. Wide receivers and running backs, man. Holy crap, dude. I think in the 5th round, if Mahomes is here, yeah. So 5th round pick, I'm going Patrick Mahomes every single time. In the 5th round, absolutely. Don't know how he got here, but 5th round pick, Patrick Mahomes, that's a no-brainer for me. I don't know what you guys think, but I guess a lot of people are filling up their depth. I got some good guys down here that I love, so I'm not too worried about it. If you watch my videos, top 5 players to draft, I got a bunch of sleepers here. Mike Davis is a guy I love. James Robinson as well down here. So between both of them, Gaskin, another one I love. I'm going to go James. Let's go bye weeks 7 and 8. 7 on James Robinson. I think Mike Davis, dude, is my top guy here. I love this guy. I think he's going to have a great year. Mike Davis, put him in the flex for now. Great running back to have behind Eckler and Josh Jacobs. So wide receivers here are getting a little thin. So I'm definitely going receiver here. The next pick, I can't believe I got Mahomes in the 5th. I'm still kind of going crazy about that. That's nuts. So made for TV. Hopefully your draft goes like this because you're sitting here with Davonte Adams, Eckler, and Mahomes. Those are all like 3rd top players at their position. So hopefully that's the way your draft ends up here. I don't pick for another 13 at pick 69. So we're probably looking down here at Chase Claypool maybe. I love Chase Claypool this late. Michael Thomas down here is an interesting one. I know he's out for 4 weeks, 5 weeks. Jamar Chase, if he makes it, no shot he makes it though, I don't think. But I love Jamar Chase. Good bench wide receiver for sure. Great bench wide receiver. Probably put him in the flex a lot. Yeah, he just went. So I'm gonna go Chase if he's there. We have a flex. We have a 3rd running back. So I think it's time to do either that. I mean, we could go Kyle Pitts. I think a lot of people are drafting skill positions right now, which is something else you want to keep an eye on, man. If wide receivers are flying, dude, and there's a guy you want, you might want to take them, right? Maybe you have to sacrifice the tight end position. But at this rate, Kelsey, Kittle, Waller are gone, so it's not really a sacrifice. Everyone else other than those 3 are kind of like going to get the same amount of points, really. Yeah, so I like Chase Claypool here a lot. I think he's going to be the Steelers' number 1. Dude's a freak in nature. He's fast. He's big. And I like his play style a lot. So great bench wide receiver. We can plug him in for CeeDee Lamb. And, well, he's got the same bye week as CeeDee Lamb. But talented player nonetheless. Filling for Davonte Adams on week 13. Maybe play him in the flex a lot, depending on matchups. And then let's go to – I do like James Robinson and Kareem Hunt. And Gaskin, dude, there's a lot of good players left, man. Tight ends are starting to go. I'm really not worried about it. I love Logan Thomas. I love Robert Tonyan. Gesicki's good too. So I'm going to running back here, I think. Let's see who he picks. Russell Wilson. And this is actually one of my first live drafts too, I think, this year. I'm going to start doing more live drafts. Comment. If you guys want to see a certain draft, I'm all open, man. My channel's not that big, so I can do stuff like this. I can kind of do all these drafts that you guys want me to. So if you guys have a pick, maybe you're in a league every year and they've announced your pick, your order, let me know, man. I'll try to do a draft for you, and we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, I can help you guys out. So he might be on auto pick now. That's what a lot of guys do. They do like their first 5 or 6 picks and then they just kind of bail. But wow. Okay, Kareem Hunt, James Robinson, and Gaskin are very high on my list. Those 3 guys, man. Kareem Hunt's good. Obviously, he does have Chubb there, so he's splitting carries. James Robinson, great running back. I wonder what ETNA's workload is going to be like. Myles Gaskin's kind of a primary back there in Miami, so I think I'm going to go Gaskin here, man. I think I'm going to go Gaskin out of these 3. I know that's kind of crazy. A lot of people would take Kareem Hunt, but I like Gaskin. I had him last year. Great PPR running back, gets a lot of catches. He's a big part of that offense, actually. A low-key running back a lot of people don't know about. So let's check out. We got Aaron Rodgers, Justin Herbert, Brady's. Yeah, man, like if Mahomes wasn't there in the 5th, I probably would have waited a long time to pick quarterback, right? But Mahomes, man, he was sitting there in the 5th round, which is crazy. I don't think I've ever seen him fall that far, to be honest. So I took him. We need a tight end too. Maybe we'll address that here. We do have a bench running back and wide receiver pretty solid, so maybe it's time to address the tight end position at pick 89. 13 more picks until then. So hopefully Logan Thomas is there. I love Logan Thomas this year. Robert Tonian's another guy I love. Higbee's another guy I love. And if you don't have to love the guys I love, get whoever you want, right? Get who you're feeling this year. If you feel like Noah Fant's going to go off this year, dude, and you're excited about him, wait and do it. So the number one tip I could give everyone is to find guys that aren't big names and highlight them. That's what I do on my draft boards. I find guys that are like middle to late rounds, and I highlight the guys I love. I do it every year because you're not going to get all the big name guys, right? You're just not going to. You're going to get a few of them, but that's just not the way fantasy works, right? You're going to get the guys that you have to head scratch about and be like, is this guy good? What were his stats last year? What was he good? So I highlight the middle of the line guys I really like that I can pick up between, round 6 and to the end of the rounds. And those are the guys I really love. Yeah, Logan Thomas went. A couple other guys went too. Noah Fant could have a good year, actually. I kind of like Noah Fant too. I'm going Robert Tonyan here, though. Maybe not because Davonte, but okay, I have Davante Adams. So do I want to get 2 Packers wide receivers? 2 Packer receivers? I don't know, man. I don't know if I do. I know Dallas Goedert is projected to get a lot. I might even go Higbee. I might wait and go Higbee later. Higbee's the guy I feel really strongly about, so I'm going to wait. I'm going to go bench. I'm going to get another bench running back. Leonard Fournette sitting right here. Love it. This is a guy I love. I think he's just getting undervalued pretty heavily for some reason. So I'm getting him, putting him on the bench, dude. That's 2 great bench running backs. We have Gaskin and Fournette. And then maybe we'll sit. Dude, honestly, since Higbee's all the way down here, I could probably sit for a bit. I don't see any of these people taking Higbee unless they really love him. Goddard is a good one too. I know he's kind of taken over that number 1 spot in Philly instead of Ertz. I don't really know what happened to Ertz. He was a beast and then he just fell off out of nowhere. It's kind of weird. But let's take a look at wide receivers. Devonte Smith could be a good one. Antonio Brown, I love. Waddle, Ruggs, Marvin Jones. Let's go Devonte. Let's go with the Heisman Trophy winner, Devonte Smith. Plop him on the bench there. And this is what I love to do. I love to fill my running back room and wide receiver room before I address positions like defense, kicker, any backup quarterbacks, tight ends, really. If I don't get one of those top 3 tight ends, I'm filling up my bench with solid running backs and solid wide receivers because injuries happen. People get benched and replaced and all this stuff all the time, especially at the running back position. Injuries are very common, unfortunately. So I do have a flex spot, but I'm probably done with running backs and wide receivers now. So we got to fill out this starting lineup with a tight end, maybe a defense soon. And then we'll get I might do one more skill position bench player later, but I think it's time to get a tight end, get a starting tight end. Maybe a backup quarterback. Nah, we can wait on that. Philip Lindsay I like a lot. I think he's definitely taking over for David Johnson. Yeah, ESPN has him higher. That's funny because the Fantasy Pros website I usually use has David Johnson way higher than Philip Lindsay. So it's funny to see all the different websites and where they have everyone stacked. Yeah, so I know I was talking about getting Dak or Aaron Rodgers to kind of complement with CeeDee Lamb and Davonte, but I mean Patrick Mahomes sitting there staring at you in the fifth round, you got to jump on it, dude. You got to get a guy like that. He's, I mean, unreal, right? Unreal. So I love this team we picked out here so far. This team would have me grinning from ear to ear after this draft. So I could go Robert Tonyan. I'm not too worried about. I'm going to go Robert Tonyan. Why not? Packers offense is elite. Not really worried about having two weapons on the offense. The running back and wide receiver one kind of scared me because, it's I feel like that one's more of a, running backs doing well. So this wide receiver may not be doing well because they're running a lot this game, feeding the hot hand. But if, Aaron Rodgers is hot, they're passing, right? Tonyan's going to go off. Davonte Adams is going to go off. So I feel like maybe that one's not as bad. I feel like that's a good one. We'll get a backup tight end, maybe switch out. I'll probably get Higbee, to be honest, as my backup. Feeling that for show. Let's check out the defenses. Got the Buccaneers defense sitting there. I'm really fine with my skill position right now, dude. I have 5 running backs. I'm good on running backs. I have 5. So I'm going to go with the Bucs defense and get an early defense. See, that's what happens when you fill up your skill positions. You can start beating people to the defenses, get a good defense. You can start beating people to these backup positions that, they're trying to get wide receivers now, and they're kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel here. But we're already full. We're full on this, right? We're full on the wide receivers, the running backs. We got our bench players. We're happy. We're good. So I like it a lot. I like where we are right now. Get the Buccaneers defense. Buccaneers defense, top 3 in the league. Probably they got them pretty far in the playoffs last year. Great linebackers, great play, dude, all around by the Buccaneers defense. So that's a good one. Kicker, I always do the very last round of the draft. There's really no point at all in rushing that one. Let's get Tyler Higbee. I think he just went, didn't he? Yeah. Let's get a backup quarterback. I'm on in 4 picks. Hunter Henry. Is he rated higher than? Okay. I think Jonnu, was rated higher than Hunter Henry, which is funny because in Fantasy Pros, Hunter Henry's rated higher. It'll be interesting to see how Patriots use those guys. I think here, Eric Ebron's a good one. Gronkowski's a good one. I think I'm going to go Gronk just because he's a legend. So we're probably playing Tonyan every single week except for 13. So backup tight end's not super important. But, maybe Gronk starts going off and I plug him in and I trade Tonyan and a running back for, someone else that one of my positions is at. It's not really doing up to hype of what I wanted them to do this year. So I think we need one more wide receiver maybe. Could do some people do the double defense strategy where they pick 2 good defenses and then they play them based on matchups, based on who they're playing that week. That might be a good option here with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 benches. We'll probably do a backup defense. Usually I do leagues with 6 bench spots, so I think I'm going to do Ravens, man. Get the Ravens defense and the Buccaneers defense kind of I know it's not a big position defense. You're not getting a ton of fantasy points from these. But it could be the make or break of a win, man. If the Ravens are playing, some crappy team like the Jaguars or something one week, and the Buccaneers are playing the Chiefs, Boom, plug in the Ravens, sub them out, boom, 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 just like that. Love it. And then we'll go back up quarterback here. I see a guy, Big Ben Roethlisberger. Love it. If he gets to me, definitely taking him. Behind Patty Mahomes. Not a big Tua fan this year. Matt Ryan could go off, man. He's sneaky, dude. He goes off or he's so quiet every year. It's just the most confusing thing with Matt Ryan. You never know. We're going Big Ben, though, as the backup QB. And then for the final pick of the draft for me, I'm going to go kicker. Kicker, I do this every time. I say this every single video. Pick a guy on a great offense, right? Pick a guy on an offense that scores a lot of points. I'll just go Jason Myers, Seahawks. We'll end it there. But that was probably one of my best drafted teams. I'm not going to lie. That was a good one. I like that. I like that team a lot. And see if it grades me. Does not grade me. That's okay. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So you guys grade me. How about that? Guys, leave me a grade in the comments below. Let me know how you think I did. We got Davonte Adams in the first round, Eckler in the second, Josh Jacobs as the RB2, CeeDee Lamb, Patrick Mahomes, Mike Davis, Chase Claypool, Myles Gaskin, Leonard Fournette, Devonte Smith. I got 3 Buccaneers. Robert Tonyan, Bucks defense, Rob Gronkowski, Ravens defense, Big Ben, and Jason Myers as our kicker. So that was our draft, man. Shout out Made for TV for the comment. Hopefully this was a good video for you, man. Hopefully you learned a little bit from this, and hopefully your draft goes well. So guys, leave a comment if you want me to do a draft like this. Shoot me the website you're using, the rankings, PPR, non-PPR, where you're picking, and I'll try to get it up for you guys. Like the video, it means a lot. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.